Welcome back to the insanity. Fucking, what's trying too hard? What's doing too much? What do we mean to each other? What do you mean to your loved ones? To your family? To your friends? To anyone and everyone? Are you the reason everything falls apart? Because you try too hard? You don't try hard enough? You do what they want? You don't do what they want? And you just can't fucking win. That's not you. People have a set notion inside their head of what they want, what they consider love and affection. You have people that deal with toxic bullshit all the fucking time in relationships and otherwise. They get so used to it. That's what they think love is. And depending on how fucked up they get from it, they can't see what they're worth. And you just kind of go, why? Why do you put up with it? Why do you let that shit eat away at you? It's because that's all they know. They don't really want to, but they're so used to it that anything outside of that, it doesn't make sense. It's mind-boggling. It's a foreign concept. They don't get it. They don't understand. So the only way they can even remotely think of displaying love and affection is by treating you how they were treated. Going, that must be what it is. That's how love is. That's how everything is. That's what it is. They saw it with their parents. They saw it with other friends. They saw it with family too, other family, and so they go, "That's got to be normal. Being treated like shit. That's what a relationship is." And so they look for it. Still, somewhere inside their head, they go, "Maybe this isn't right. I don't like being treated like this." But since that's how I saw mommy and daddy living, and everybody else, that's got to be it. That's got to be what love is. And so either they become toxic ones, acting like the dominant figure, or they become the submissive one and let the abuse happen. Going, oh no, 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 it's okay. This is how it's supposed to be. This is how it's supposed to be. And those people normally end up getting hurt, getting hospitalized repeatedly by their quote unquote loved one. Going, no, 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 it's okay. It was my fault. It was my fault. I should have done this. I should have done that. It's not your fault. Just a product of who you are, how you were raised, how you were brought up. What is your fault, though, is staying. When you have people who come into your life and say, hey, that's not normal. Hey, that's not okay. Hey, da da la. And they are telling you repeatedly that is not okay to be done. And you stay. You fucking stay because you're like, no, no, no. They'll change. They'll change. And I gotta say, You know, fucked up as it sounds, women, you are the worst for that one. You will run into a toxic relationship. They will treat you horribly, physically abuse you, everything else like that. And you'll stick with this guy and be like, oh no, I can change him, or that's not how he really is. Da la la, he's just. You will give every excuse under the fucking sun. Until one day he probably ends up killing you. And everybody goes, oh well, da la la la. Start making excuses too. No, you're the fucking problem. Men do it too, but nowhere near as often or nowhere near as reported, I should say. But the reason men don't report shit like that either, though, is because we're men. We're bigger. We're stronger. All that other masculinity bullshit. Where all of our shit gets brushed off. Our feelings don't matter. What we say doesn't matter. We're men. We're supposed to know better. We're supposed to be better because we're the bigger and stronger one. And yet we deal with shit too, just like anybody else. Except our voices don't fucking matter really. Buck up, suck it, deal with it. Everything else like that, nobody fucking cares. Nobody wants to care. We're men. We're supposed to be the bullshit. Our feelings don't matter. Nobody fucking cares. We're just told, oh, don't be a baby about it. Suck it up. Deal with it. That's how it is. Don't worry. You'll be fine. Don't worry. Da da da. And we're just supposed to let it happen. We can get punched right in the face by a woman in front of 30 witnesses. We could punch her back. Because, fuck, I just got punched. I'm gonna respond in kind, right? Cops are called, obviously. 9 times out of 10, even though the man was not the aggressor, he's the one going to jail, even with all those witnesses. 9 times out of 10. Because he's bigger, stronger. He should have handled that differently. He didn't have to do what he did. Oh, yeah, he didn't have to defend himself. He could have let her kill him. Yeah, that makes sense. That's fair. That's equality right there. Woman could kill a guy. Oh, well, he was so much bigger than her, da da da. You know, that was self-defense on her part. Guy does something similar. Without them fucking even investigating. It's like, no, that guy was in the wrong 100%. No questions asked. Only when it is glaringly obvious that it was self-defense and there was no way to doubt that or question it, can a guy basically get away with it. But, you know, that's all it is. Sorry, I was dealing with real life and everything too. That's probably what you heard in the background too. But that's not to say that's not always the case. It really isn't. But we do it. We do it to ourselves. We let ourselves get walked over. We let ourselves get trampled over. We let our feelings get ran over. 'Cause that's what we think we deserve. Somewhere in all of this, our minds got fucked up. Somewhere in our minds, everything got fucked up. The most toxic things in the world happened because years ago, it was the normal. It was normal. And don't get me wrong, I am not saying toxic masculinity isn't still alive and well. Oh god, it fucking is. Because it is. It's alive and well. I don't know when or how the world got to that point, though. I will tell you that now. It doesn't make sense to me. I grew up where there was toxic masculinity in the house, too. Huh. My dad was a fucking real winner there. Actually, I call him the sperm donor most of the time now because fuck that guy. Because he was 100% toxic masculinity for him. The way he was raised, where he was raised too, that didn't help. I don't necessarily blame him for what happened or for how he raised me and did things, but I do blame him for once we got to a certain age, he should have fucking realized what he was doing, how wrong it was, and changed. And he didn't. I blame a lot of things on my own mental problems, and I shouldn't. There are some things, yeah, I can't fucking help. I admit that. I don't get a lot of things. Normal social cues, things like that. I don't understand them. You want to tell me something, you fucking tell me something. Be blunt. I hate trying the guesswork shit and be like, well, what the fuck are you saying? I don't get flirting at all. I don't get any of that subtle shit. You want to fucking say something to me, you fucking say plain as day what you want, what you're meaning. Don't expect me to goddamn read your goddamn mind and expect to know what the fuck you're talking about. That's not how I work. I cannot do that. I don't understand flirting. I don't understand any of that. If I'm attracted to you, I'm gonna fucking tell you. But just because I'm attracted to you doesn't mean I want to date you. There's a lot of people that I'm attracted to. I don't want to date them. I just find them attractive. If they're single and open to the idea, sure, what the hell? Let's find out where that goes. Why? Curiosity, and also I'm tired of being alone too. If it doesn't work out, or whatever the case may be, fine, we'll go separate ways. Just fucking tell me. Don't just play a game and expect me to fucking get it. No, fucking tell me. I'm always honest about that shit up front. Fucking tell me. Don't play that game with me. I don't fucking get it. It's not what I do. I'm not there to play games. I'm too old to want to play games. I am too old to even entertain the idea of games. So just fucking be honest. But that seems to be a problem. If you're honest, oh, heaven forbid if you're honest. If you tell people flat out what you're looking for, what you want, oh God, you're just fucking yourself even more there because oh God, how dare you be honest? How dare you be upfront? How dare you tell people what exactly is going on? You made a fucking mistake there. Nobody wants that. I'm 36 years old, and so far, what I've experienced and everything has told me, they don't want people to be honest. Not in the least. At least not entirely honest. Lie. Do white lies every so often about little shit, whatever. Be an asshole too. Definitely you gotta be an asshole too. If you're not an asshole, then you ain't doing it right. Because being nice does not get you anywhere. They don't want you to be nice. They want that asshole. You gotta be the proper kind of asshole too. Because then if you're the wrong kind, they're like, oh well, you're just a fucking asshole. I don't want anything to do with you. You're the proper kind of asshole. They go, oh no, he's just da da la. Men, same thing. Oh, she's just bitch. Da da la. Be the right kind of bitch. Oh no, the guys are falling all over you. Going, oh yeah, that's da da la. And we're fucking stupid like that. We're 100% stupid like that. That is just me being nice. We're fucking stupid. We deserve to get a bullet in the head for every time we do stupid shit like that. But we don't change. let me put that out there too. We don't fucking change. I enjoy being nice. I do. There are too many assholes in the world where I just don't need to add into that equation of being an asshole. So I'll be nice. I enjoy being nice. If I'm in a relationship with you, you're the fucking queen of my world. 100%. I love making my partner happy. I love making people happy. I mean, eventually it gets to the point where I'm done with it. Why? Because there's no fucking point anymore. You don't get appreciated. People just do not give a fuck about you anymore about that. They're just like, oh, well, they come to expect it. And then when you had enough after dealing with a bunch of bullshit and everything, and you're like, you're having a bad day, off day, whatever, you're the asshole for having a bad day and just feel like I can't do it right now. I'm having a bad day. I need to just relax. Whatever you might need to do to relax. But you're the asshole then. Because you need to break a break. You need to just be able to get away. But you're an asshole for that. Either gender, too. It does not matter. That is not gender specific. That is either gender. If you're like that, and you've been to the point where you're like, I need to just blah, and just have a day to myself type deal, or anything like that, you are the asshole then for going and needing that break. Because, oh, well, why are you so da da la when you don't have this, that, or the other thing? You know, you're not the same. It's like, no, bitch, I'm the fucking same. No, asshole, I'm the fucking same. It's just that I'm a human. I have off days like everybody else does. But because I am the way I am, you're not used to seeing me go, God, I've had enough. I need a break right now. I'm the asshole. You're the asshole. You're the bitch. Whatever. Again, either gender. It doesn't fucking matter on that one. But they don't care. They go, oh, you've changed, la la la, you're not how you used to be. And so, you deal with toxic shit there. Even if you're upfront and go, hey, look, this is how I am 90% of the time. But there are days, because I'm human, I have off days where I just kind of need me. I need to take care of myself, basically. You're the bad guy there. Going, I need to be able to recoup. Anyways, I'm just having a bad day, been a bad week, whatever. All that. But you're the bad guy there for that. You're the bad. You're the bad woman. You're the bad guy. You're the worst in the world because of the shit you're dealing with. How dare you? You don't care about them anymore. You don't love them anymore. Whatever other bullshit you want to fucking get told, or you have been told. 90, 95 to 99% of the people I have ever fucking met that has been like that deal with something like that. Or they still are. They are friends of mine that have dealt with bullshit that pisses me off to no end. They have dealt with life things that have happened that they should have had to. But because life says, ho ho ho, or because they were so used to it, they dealt with it for way too long. Eventually, they got their head out of their ass, which is what I call it. You know, nobody's guilt free on this either. We've all done it at some point. You just don't think about it. Just know, 100%, and something else too. You're not alone. If you're going through it, if you're dealing with it, if you've dealt with it, any kind of toxic shit, just know you're not alone. There are people out there who do care, who do love you, who do support you, even if you don't know them in person and they're strictly online. There are people that will care. There are people who do care. And they'll be there to support you however they can. And they'll do what they can too. Why? Because that's kind of what they do. And if you think about it, you think hard enough about it, because you'll probably be thinking, no, bullshit, I don't got anyone like that. I don't blame you for saying that. I don't blame you saying that at all. But I guarantee you, if you think about it hard enough, you'll think about at least one person. One person who, no matter what, no matter any of it, you've reached out to, or they randomly reached out to you, and you're just like, damn, I don't know what I would do without them in my life. Not long ago, I was watching a video or something, and there was someone who said, you don't need a lot of friends. You only need four. Four good friends. Why? To carry your casket. I disagree. I 100% disagree with something like that. You don't need four people to be your friends and everything so they can carry your casket. All you need is just that one. Even if you choose to be buried and everything, still need that one friend. Why? Because depending on what the circumstances on your death and everything, that one friend literally held you up that entire time. They carried that casket. They carried your casket all by themselves, even if they didn't physically do it. They carried that casket. Don't get me wrong, 4 friends would be amazing. 4 friends would be nice, you know? But you only really need that one. Because that one will carry you on. Will carry you, lift you up, everything else like that that you need. Without a problem. Granted, they might be pissed at you for dying. But overall, you only ever need that one friend. Even with everybody in my life, and the love that I have for everyone that's in my life, I'll admit I'm still looking for that one friend. Why? Because I don't think I'm worth it. Me personally, not in the least. I've had so many people tell me, oh, da da da. I don't see it. I try. I do what I can. Everything else like that. And it never seems to be enough. So what do I need to do? What action do I need to take to be worth it? To have it to where someone says, you know, he needs to come first for once. He needs to be the person who, I know I'm dealing with my own shit, but he needs someone. He needs someone to put him first, to be there, period. And yeah, here, congrats. Toxic shit probably, right? Because it's all about me right there. Yeah, fuck that. Yeah. You put enough people ahead of you for so long, and again, you're gonna start wondering, when the hell is it my turn? When will I eventually run into someone who thinks I'm worth it? To put in all that time and effort, the same type of time and effort I put in. The problem is, though, when you run into someone like that, who thinks like you, who says you're worth it, puts in the time and effort, and you're not going to know what to do. There's a good chance that you will fuck it up heavily. Because again, it's such a foreign concept to you that you're like, I don't know what to do with this. I don't know how to respond to this. This does not happen. This is not how life works for me. It's always everyone else, everyone else, everyone else. Hell, the animals first, even if you got them. And then, if you're lucky, when you have very, very little energy, I mean, just enough to basically crawl to bed and everything, right before you zone out and zonk out with 0% battery power, you go, ha, me finally, and you pass out. That's you. And typically, though, if you're that bad off already, too, though, when you're sleeping, all your thought is about is someone else, everyone else. You are not you're even in your own priority list, even while you're sleeping. Even while you're sleeping, you're focusing on other people. That rest you're supposed to get isn't restful. That peace you're supposed to get is not peaceful. And so you forego sleeping even. Not like purposely or intentionally or any of that other fun shit. Just your sleep basically is completely unhelpful, unrestful. You can't sleep for shit. Because you're constantly worried about someone else, even while you're sleeping. And hey, congratulations. Wake up call here for you folks. That's toxic for yourself. Especially if you don't have someone who bothers to message you, anybody to message you, text you, whatever. Because they don't care. They have their own lives anyways, right? So, you make up that kind of excuse. Oh, they have their own lives, they have da da la, they're too busy, da da la. Okay, I'm going to tell you this one now too. That's what you really think? You're an idiot. 100%. Because, we're all used to texting. I have no doubt about that. Right? That's just a fact. We're all used to texting at this point. That mainstream, da da la, texting, that's where we go. Okay. If you can, time yourself. Time yourself how long it takes you to text or message good morning. Okay? I'll bet you anything it's less than 5 seconds. Alright? But go 5 seconds. Right? Just go 5 seconds for good morning, hit send, and it being delivered, whatever. Right? Now I'm going to throw some math at you here, so don't get lost. There's 60 seconds in a minute, 60 minutes in an hour, right? So do that kind of math there, folks. Here. We're going to do this. There's 86,400 seconds in a day. 86,400 seconds in a day. Okay. You with me so far? Okay. Now continue on with that math. Say, dot a lot. 86,400 seconds in a day. Take the 5 seconds that it takes to send a text, everything else like that. It takes less than 1%. Okay? Less than 1% of your fucking day to send a hello, good morning, whatever text. That's in a day. Now, obviously, you can multiply that by 7 to get, you know, how much time that is in a week. That's entirely doable. So, 86,400. It's 604,800 seconds. Out of 600,000 seconds, we're just making a round number there for you. Even once a week, out of 600,000 seconds, 5 of those to take to send a good morning, text, message, whatever, to someone that supposedly matters to you. Again, that is less than 1%. If you do not mean even that much to someone, what the fuck are you doing with your life? Why are you dealing with them? Hmm. Now, I'm gonna have people say, there are people that are definitely gonna be like, oh, well, real life, da da da. Bullshit. The people that are defending that one, and will defend that one, are the people most likely the ones that never do that. The only time they get a hold of you is when they need something or anything like that. They don't fucking care under normal circumstances. So you need to wake up, smell the roses, and go, wow. Now, if you have someone in real life, though, that gives a fuck about you, and you see them every day, talk to them every day, completely different story. I'm referring about the people online. I'm referring about that kind, those people. Less than 1% of a day just to send you that kind of message. And you're going to tell me you're incapable of doing it? No, no, no. You're just not a priority to them. That's all that is. You just literally mean that little to them. And that's all it is. But that's really all it is. Less than 1%. That's even in a day. That's even less time than in a fucking week. In a week, it's even worse on that percentage. It's not even 1/4%. But we still do it. We still crave it. And we do. We crave that attention. It's like a drug. You know, let this segue into something else too, randomly. Another random thing. I'm not a social person. I have a very, very small fucking social circle. It's only online, basically. I have very few people that actually give a fuck about me. That's my fault. That's my bad, you know. I'm bad at socializing. I'm bad at keeping in contact with people. I even tell people this too beforehand. That way they're not fucking surprised. And still ends up bad. Still ends up blowing up in my face. Still ends up being toxic for me. But again, that's my fault. That's my fault for being honest. That's my fault for telling people. That's my fault for being honest. Hold that. Yeah, with that, until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you listening. I appreciate any likes, comments. If you feel like subscribing, I would love it too. Helps me out. Uh, Trying to get up to meet all the requirements for YouTube and all that other fun shit. No, I don't condone violence either. I'm not saying anything like that either. These are all my own personal views. If you like it, awesome. If you don't, that's on you. Voice your opinions. If you have a problem with anything that I've said in any one of my videos too, and you have something you want to say, leave a comment. If you got a Discord, leave your Discord name as well. I'll toss you an invite, and we'll set up a time, and I'll drag your ass in here with me, and we'll fucking hash out what any problems you might have or any views you might have. Because I want to know. I want to know why you think the way you think too. And with that, folks, I bid you adieu. But I wish you adieu. I wish you a pleasant day, pleasant weekend. And don't forget, folks, let the insanity take over and let the insanity in.